Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports. Back into the video today. And today, the Houston Astros beat the Texas Rangers 4-3 in the second game of a three-game series. And with this win, the Houston Astros will win the three-game series against the Rangers. And the Astros will attempt to go for a three-game sweep against the Texas rivals, Rangers, tomorrow which is Wednesday at 7:10. And really good news for the Astros today. The Astros are thinking that Jose Altuve and Yordan Alvarez will be able to make their return tomorrow. It is expected that Yordan Alvarez and Jose Altuve will return to tomorrow's lineup to try to sweep the Texas Rangers, which is just great news for the Astros. So most likely the Astros will get Jose and Yordan back in the lineup tomorrow to try to sweep this series. And if the Astros sweep this series, the Astros beat the Rangers tomorrow, they will be number one in the AL West, which will be great. So, I mean, I'm not saying tomorrow's a must-win, but if we can finally take the AL West lead, that would be fantastic. But this was the step that we needed to take forward, and winning this game. You would have lost this game. You would have been, I think, 3 games back. So yeah, I mean, great win for the Astros today. The hitting was okay. I mean, they got off to a great start in the first inning. I mean, they didn't have the bases loaded. They had a runner on third and first, and Chas McCormick had an RBI double. And then Corey Julks crushed one as well for an RBI. Scored 2 runs, or it wasn't the first inning; it was the second inning. They scored 2 runs to get a bunch of runners on in the second inning. But besides that, they only scored 4 runs in this ballgame. Just pitching was great. J.P. France was unbelievable. Pitched 7 innings, only gave up 5 hits, 0 earned runs. I mean, it feels like he's pitching better and better each start. I've been really impressed with him and what he's been doing for the Astros. So he was the winning pitcher for the Astros today. I'm going to get to him in just a second. 4-3 is the final score. 9 hits for the Rangers, 8 for the Astros, 1 error in the ball game, and that was to the Astros. That was Jeremy Pena that was charged to the error, and that's how the Rangers scored their first run of the ball game. So the only reason the Rangers really scored the run when they did was because in the 6th inning was because of Jeremy Pena. The final score would have been 4-2 if it wasn't for the play-up by Jeremy Pena in the 6th inning. Win goes to J.P. France. He was fantastic tonight for the Astros. He is 6-3 on the season. 7 innings pitched. I think it's back-to-back games for J.P. France, pitching 7 innings pitched. So another quality start for J.P. France. Gave up 5 hits, 0 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and he also gave up 2 walks. Loss goes to Rodriguez. He only pitched 2 innings. He's 0-1 on the season. Gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Save goes to Ryan Presley. Even though he did give up 2 hits and 2 earned runs, he still gets his 24th save of the season by pitching in the 9th inning, giving up 2 hits, a home run, and a single to Jonah Heim and Mitch Garver, and still got the save though, and was able to get the Astros out of they were going into the 9th inning up 4-1, and then 2-run shot that Presley gave up, and it's 4-3 ball game. But Presley was able to handle Taveras and get the win for the Astros by getting the save there. Scoring start for the Astros. 2nd inning, Astros get a couple runners on. Alex Bregman starts it off with a 2nd inning walk. Then Jose Abreu would single to center, Bregman to second. Then there was a wild pitch or pass ball, whatever, in the Chas McCormick at bat, and we saw Alex Bregman take third base. Abreu wasn't able to take second base, and Chas McCormick would get to a 3-1 count, eventually to a full count at 3-2. Chas McCormick takes a great swing. He owns the Rangers. He has 11 RBIs against the Rangers. This season he's only played 6 games. The Rangers and the Astros have played 8 games against each other this season. He's only played in 6 of them. He has, I think, 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. He's just gone crazy against the Rangers this season. He got another RBI against the Rangers tonight with that first RBI double to center. Bregman scored Abreu to third, and it's 1-0. Then Jolks knocks in Abreu, hit a sacrifice fly to left. He crushed that ball. That's another play. That's another tough out for Corey Jolks. He's been hitting the ball well, just not getting any contact to, drop down for a base hit, or he's crushed a couple balls that, kind of either maybe even gone out or hit the wall. But I mean, what a catch by the left fielder on that play for the sac fly that Corey Jolks hit. The left fielder who was playing Janikowski, on just an unbelievable catch by Janikowski there. And Jolks gets the RBI. It's 2-0. Abreu scores. And then sixth inning, the error by Jeremy Pena. Garcia grounded into fielder's choice to shortstop. Simeon scored. Loaf safe at second on fielding error by shortstop Jeremy Pena, and it's 1-2. Then in the sixth and seventh inning, the Astros hit some home runs. Kyle Tucker, home run to right center, 364 feet, and it is 1-3. And then the seventh inning, Martin Maldonado, home run to left center, 393 feet. He absolutely crushed that ball, and it is 4-1. Then the ninth inning, Mitch Garver, home run to center, 420 feet. Heim scored, and the final score is 3-4. Score of the batting for the Astros today, Mauricio Dubon was 0 for 4. It'll be interesting to see how much he plays once, Altuve comes back. Do you see Jeremy Pena start to one of the things I wonder about is, well, Yainer Diaz is something I wonder. Two guys I wonder about, three guys I wonder about once Altuve and Jordan start to, come back and, are fully healthy in the lineup, is, everybody's healthy in the lineup, is Yainer Diaz, because I still expect Maldonado to start, and Maldonado had a good game today. Still expect, Maldonado's to start because, he has the good relationship with the pitchers. He catches for Framber Valdez. He catches for Christian Javier. He catched for JP France tonight. You see him catch for Belak most of the time too. How much will Yainer Diaz be in the lineup now? Maybe we see Yainer Diaz at DH. I don't know. That definitely could happen. And then Mauricio Dubon, how much is he going to be in the lineup with Altuve back at that second base position? Is it possible we can see Dubon play a little bit of shortstop and Pena gets more off days? Because I know Dubon the last couple outings has not been great, but Dubon is definitely playing way better than Jeremy Pena as of right now. And I just wonder, could we maybe see Pena take more time off with potentially Altuve coming back pretty soon, either tomorrow or, the weekend series against the Tampa Bay Rays. So that's just something I wonder about. I think it should be really interesting to watch what happens there and what happens with guys like Mauricio Dubon, Yainer Diaz, and even maybe you can even say the same thing for Corey Jolks in the lineup once Jordan and Altuve are back in the lineup. But let's continue talking about the Astros batters. Jeremy Pena, speaking of him, he was 1 for 4 today. He had a single to center in the third inning, but that was it for Jeremy. Kyle Tucker was 2 for 4 with his home run to right center with 364 feet. How long has Jordan Alvarez been out? What has it been? Almost 2 months, and Jordan's almost been out for 2 months, and it's finally a player has passed Jordan Alvarez in home runs. With Kyle Tucker hitting that home run in the sixth inning, Kyle Tucker passes Jordan Alvarez and Astros home run leaders at 18, while Jordan was at 17. Jordan was out for almost 2 months, and for most of that time, Jordan was out for almost 2 months. Or sorry, was he? Never mind. He was out for almost 2 months. He was out. Early June, so missed the rest of June and has missed basically the whole month of July. And all that time, nobody like Kyle Tucker or Alex Bregman could catch up to him in home runs. But Kyle Tucker finally does that. The big reason Tucker was able to catch Jordan was that 3 home run game he did have the other day in Oakland. But Kyle Tucker also did have a single to right in the 8th inning. So 2 for 4 day with Tucker with a single and a home run. Alex Bregman was 0 for 3. He's been hitting the ball really well recently, but not so much today. He did score a run in the 2nd inning off of the walk he had. So he did have 1 walk, and he scored a run in the 2nd inning. Jose Abreu was 2 for 4 in this ball game. Single to center, Bregman to second, and a single to left in the 6th inning. So 2 for 4 with 2 singles for Jose Abreu. Chas McCormick, besides his RBI double in the 2nd inning to score the first run for the Astros, Chas McCormick was 1 for 4, flied out, struck out, and grounded out. Yainer Diaz, he was 0 for 3 as well. Corey Julks was 0 for 2. Hit the 2nd RBI of the game. Was for the Astros to score the 2nd run of the ball game. For the RBI, had a sacrifice fly to left in the 2nd inning. Abreu scored, but then he was 0 for 2 the rest of the game. And then Maldonado, how about that? 2 for 3 day for Maldi. A 5th inning double to center, and then a 7th inning home run to left center. So Maldonado crushed. I mean, the 5th inning double, he killed that ball. Same thing for the 7th inning home run. So some beautiful contact by Martin Maldonado today with a double and a home run. Let's go over the rest of the Astros pitching. I went over Presley pitching the 9th and J.P. France pitching the first 7 innings. Hector Neris pitched the 8th inning, giving up 2 hits and 1 walk, and had 1 strikeout. Not the best day for Hector Neris, but gave up 0 earned runs. So great one for the Astros. Hopefully the Astros are able to complete the sweep tomorrow night and be leading in the AL West for feels like the first time in an eternity. So, yeah. You guys have your thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Astros.